Crusader kings? No, 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 no. We play lesbian queens here. Lesbian Taoist queen. Well, sorry, queen. No, no, no. We're an empress. Lesbian Taoist empress. She's ambitious, compassionate, patient, grey eminence, beautiful, genius, Amazonian, fecund, witch, and she's pregante right now. My daughter and heir, I will educate her myself. Let's take a look at the focuses here. Diplomacy, you know, wouldn't be bad. Groom to rule already improves children. Let's pivot to intrigue. Go for temptation focus to get weeds in a garden to boost our fertility even more. I'm probably going to want weeds in a garden, and then I'll probably want to go back for family hierarch. For each living child gets one random skill point, and matriarch also gives some fertility bonus. I'm going to want matriarch and seductress as soon as possible, just to print out kids. I can go on a pilgrimage. Oh, I absolutely should do that. Let's go to Shinking, all the way to the edge of the map. Our court is well enough in order to appoint my half-brother to be the court physician. You focus on domestic affairs. You just disrupt some schemes. All this is now de jure part of our empire. Want to double check, make sure there's nothing, no borders I gotta fix. Alright. Barring horrific accidents, she's gonna be the last. Get some fierce guards. Companions. The Mystic. Hello, Mystic. Yes, I'm interested. Yeah, I can feel my connection to the Tao. Don't I already have this perk? Well, I'm a wise woman now, so maybe at the end of the pilgrimage I can become a mystic? I'm a pilgrim. Nope. But only a wise woman, so we'll still have to go on. Oh, a few more of those. My son! Min Chong. You know what? Why don't we name you after your father? No, after Weiji, his father. Yeah. And I'll educate little Weiji myself. Hung Bo is our daughter and heir. She's hung. Bo, call Hunt. I don't need this stress reduction. I'm really just doing this for, I don't need the money. Let's make my husband like me more. Why not? Why not? I'm doing it for the hunter perk. Just stacking on as many things as possible. Sister, you can finally get married. Some of all skills. Can I find someone who's, like, not 10 years older than you? Here, this 14-year-old. That'll do. She's 16, he's 14. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I'm the new dynasty head. I'm certainly the culture head. Yep. Beautiful. Rajasthan seems to be trying to... no, they're defending on other people's claims. Maybe they're not going to be able to hold out on that so well. Oh, I tried. Not very hard, you know. I probably could have put in some work and, like, revoked the kingdom titles from other people and really consolidated everything, but... well... My daughter's become curious. Never a quiet moment. My daughter and heir Hungbo is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage her curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. Get married, sis. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. Ah. Pardon me. The Duchess of Muntinia in Transylvania is of our dynasty. Yup. 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 Huh. Okay, that's a big surprise. Here, let's plot the murder of this guy. Only 24%. Wow. Really? That's like incredibly low. Where is this dude? It's over in Kabulistan. Okay, well, for the time being, can't kill either of them. I'm not killing this one. Way off over here. Now they need the surplus more than I do. Oh, examining old ruins already. Damn. Intrigue. Perk. Weeds in a garden. I actually am a little stressed out from my kids, so let's have a feast. The table broke. The Duchess became my friend. Sweet. I can lawfully imprison you? What'd you do? It's been so long since I've been able to imprison someone. I've heard rumors about a noble and valiant warrior woman in a distant land who's immortal and stands guard over an ancient gate made of marble and obsidian. Those who best are in combat will be allowed into the gate, which is portal to heavenly paradise, most peaceful and pastoral landscape where one can live in worries with no fears. If it did exist, could I go there? I could beat her. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm spending time at a local temple, one which I haven't been to in a while. As I enter, I stand in awe at the interior's beauty. It's not the largest house of worship. Whoever built it and decorated it was very clever with the limited resources that they had. The artwork is sublime, the wall is a pleasant glowing color, the sunlight filters through the windows from outside in such a way that it literally looks like there's a stairway to heavens. Shows the strength of the Tao. I guess. It is of the way. Sounds very full of Tao. It's got the Tao of a temple down. Boom. One day, I'll be able to moiter him, but not now. Scandal, yeah, not my problem. Not my problem. Let's try and seduce my husband. Get out of here. I just want to seduce you so that I can have more kids. Condemn the priest, even though it'll stress me out. Gotta do it for the prestige. Oh yeah, I'd love to go to a feast. Absolutely. I will not become a drunk. No. Exposed affair. Yikes. Well, I'm compassionate, so it didn't make me happy to see people get shamed. I think I gained stress going to that goddamn feast. My husband has a warm and gentle heart. They were repulsed by my lewdness. Well, they weren't the first. They certainly won't be the last. Reading in Khotan, let's be entertained. It was great, wasn't it? Zhengyi. We've done it. We're in Europe. I haven't conquered outside of Tibet and China and shit. Who actually has this? Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan. I can't remember who actually has this. It's not China. My husband rejected me. Wow. Third night in a row, I'm sitting at a table. It has an excellent view of the bar and the captivating barmaid behind it. My daydream is interrupted when my friend slams her tankard down and says, "I've seen you gawking at her all night." I don't blame you, she's a fair woman. You want me to make an introduction? No, I'll do it myself. And yes, I'll go to a party. I've seen her turn down more advances than I can count. A lesser woman would be intimidated, but I happily have taken the opportunity to study their mistakes. I'm ready. Our conversation flows smoothly. I didn't expect to have so much in common with a barmaid. As I get up to leave, she puts her hand on my arm and asks if I want a room for the night. A room for two, judging by the look in her eyes. Just for the night? How about every night? Fine, husband, you don't want to be my lover? That's okay. There are plenty of generous women who, know a good thing when they see it. Oh my god, everybody's trying to get me to be a drunk. No. No. I can declare wars. I can actually declare wars. We could get in a subjugation war on, well, one of these people that border us. The way of the Tao has already been spread down here. Rajputana is no longer Tao, so we could go in, beat them up, take away their kingdom, give it to someone from my family. Or we can do that over here. And honestly, I think it's more worth our time to poke around over here. This is along the Silk Road. I mean, so is this, but you know, we've already interfered there. They have similar military strength. They have some powerful allies. I think if I am to... Ooh, I can't subjugate you. I could subjugate you. Though I'm not exalted amongst men, so never mind. We'll have to wait a while. Known for your dedication to the faith? Yeah, totally. Faith. I'm all about it. Those dreaming expressions and wistful sighs can only mean one thing. My mother is longing for romance. Perhaps I should put my matchmaking skills into test and ease her suffering. Sure. In order to find her a perfect match, need to find out more about her preferences. She is shy, ambitious, and greedy. Lustful, arrogant, or attractive. Most people, especially who are empathetic. I mean, she is attractive. She's pretty. No, she's greedy. So let's go with the bottom one. Setting her up with the implacable... Oh, God. Okay. Who do we got here? We got Tagara. He's of our dynasty, at the very least. Okay, it's either Iracauntari here, who's 17. He is not very wealthy, but he has some okay traits, elusive shadow. Or Tagara over here, he's older. He's had a spouse. He has much better traits. Well, let's go with him. To get a first impression quality of match, I hosted a small dinner with both of them on the guest list. They spent the main part of the dinner talking, stealing curious glances at each other when they were not. I must strike while the iron is hot, giving them another chance to meet. This time, I'll arrange for something more exciting, an opportunity to share a common interest. I mean, she's shy. So, private dinner to share some gossip. Welcome guests at our private gathering, providing us with enticing gossip. They uncovered the same embarrassing secret about a certain lord and discussed the grimy details with unabashed glee. I'd hoped my little venture would improve their mood, but had not expected to see the results so quickly. Unless I'm an awful judge of character, there's certainly something going on between these two. Great match indeed. You're welcome, Mom. Now this is our last ruler. Let's fuck around him here. No headwear. You know what? Honestly, the no hair look, I dig. Cloak. I mean, that's some regal shit. Clothes. We are step high nobility, I think is the clothing that... Yeah, we have step high nobility too. What about step armor? Yeah, it's a bit better. Indian armor? Holy Roman armor? It looks terrible. Step commoner clothing 2. Low nobility clothing 2. actually doesn't look... Prison rags. She's very pious, okay? I'm not crazy about any of the clothing, for men or women. They're all kind of like... fine. They're just fine. Yeah, step armor, I suppose. Hair. You won't have hair I actually dig, do you? Wavy sides? It looks good, but no. Back knot? Nah. Single braid? Rolled up braids, twin blades, long hair braids, jeweled bun. Yeah, that's not a bad look. That would age well. Spiral ribboned? No, God, no, 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 no. Short thin braids. That is not white people hair. Also, you're not white people. That's not Asian people hair either. This is... at the very least, cultural appropriation. And that's putting it gently. Gilded braids. No. Short, thin braids. Crown curls. Nah. I mean, the hairstyle I want is functionally no hair. I want short hair, but that's not a thing here. Thin jeweled crown. I like how it's set as if I have hair. Tiara. Yeah, no, none of these crowns look right without any hair. Fine, no headwear. What do we go with? Gilded braids. No. What's the default for her? That's elegant enough. I'd like a different head style, though. Royal veil? No. You know, there's something to this. I'm still on a no with it, but that's elegant. Yeah, not a good fit there. Fur-lined cap. It's not too far off. Bokta? That's what we're wearing. Okay. It's a bit tall. I mean, it's appropriate, but it's a bit much. Step helmet? Nah. Tall head tie? No. Golden tiara crown? Honestly, I might go with that. Belay barbette with hairnet? Oh. Like, that sounds cool. It is not. Pearl circlet? That's a bit too August. Thin jeweled crown. Thin jeweled crown. Thin. I think I like the thin jeweled crown more. Roman XTF. I gotta assume that's coming from a mod. Jeweled top. No. Fleur-de-lis crown? No, and also it's like way too French. Circlet. Oh, let's go with the thin jeweled crown. It's very extra. I'm not really digging all the eagles on it. It's not no. Fine, back to the default. I hate it. I think it looks a bit silly, but that's okay. Closed step armor. I'd rather her have on step armor than not. Give her a fucking cloak. Is that too much? That's okay. Apply. I'm Brigante. It's a nice thing about being a lesbian. None of my partners are gonna impregnate me except my husband, so I can be very sure of the lineage of my kids. Can be very, very sure about that. Schemic court? Nah. Not my problem. Hispania? Why is it? Oh, because it's Portuguese. Nice. Hello, daughter. Welcome to the world. I can create the Duchy of Nepal. How have you fucked this up? You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If it's still there at the end of the game, maybe I'll create it, but not right now. Nope. I should rule this. You should rule nothing. You should rule absolutely nothing. Scheme at court, not my problem. Enticing opportunity, I'm better at seduction. Ooh, I can imprison this queen, who... Wow. We actually captured. I'm a little stressed out by that whole thing, so let's call a hunt to buy down the stress a little bit. Oh, you! Perfect! I wanted to take away your titles. Still can't take away the king title, huh? I could take away the Duchy of Nepal. You ripped that away from my family. Okay. That's fine. Grant it to my half-brother, who I can't grant it to. Grant it to this half-brother? Yep, that one I can. Oh, she's a blood mother. She, strengthened her dynasty. Good for you. Good for you. Free to go. For a favor. Flagellant. Improvident. Yeah, sure, let's be improvident. Habitually gives far more money away to charities than she can reasonably afford. I think we can afford quite a bit. Now, far be it for me to disagree with you, game, but hard disagree. You all seem to be excellent bowmen. Let's turn the poachers into assets. Back from the wild, I'm gonna donate to charity. And host a feast. Stress be gone. My husband deserves credit. Because I don't really need the prestige. It's nice, but, yeah, we'll fight thirst. This one's going very normally. Yeah, until next time. I'm an eager reveler. 26 years old. Throwing some sweet parties. Believable. What's your deal? No. Negotiate release, demand conversion, and he's free to go. Best fertilizer? Poop. Intrigue, lifestyle, home advantage, seduction, scheme chance against owned courtiers. Endless hearings. I hope that listening to their grievances would have revealed deeper meaning to this matter, but their bickering only sounds shallower to my ears. My vassal, Princess of Queen Yi, who the fuck are you? You shouldn't be my vassal, should you? You should not be my de jure vassal. The lady who hates me is right, and... Hey, bud. Why aren't you mad that I have your vassal? You should be. Oh, they're a powerful vassal because you haven't granted them a position in your... I lost the document. Oh, no. Is it murder time? Wow, it's only 25%. Oh, you know why it's only 25%? Now it'll be higher. But I got stressed out because, wow, trying to murder people is 75 stress. I'm a fucking goody two-shoes. Okay, well, that's gonna be, that'll be an obstacle. Please, people, ask me to party. Help me with the stress. 'Cause I can't do anything about it. Just trying to keep the realm together, okay? You don't understand what it's like to be queen. Yep, patient, beautiful. Learning lifestyle perk. Let's get pedagogy so your wards get additional skills and can become your friends. Plush carpet? No. It may look great in my room. You should be honored by such a gift. Yeah. He's become extra vigilant. It won't make a difference. Yes, yes, party. Let's make friends. Let's kill this fucker off. I'm very stressed out, okay? Stay with me here instead, husband. No, no, I will not become a drunkard, even if it would reduce stress. Have an interesting conversation, and I'll go home. Just kind of a net zero there for stress with all of her interactions. Still would be inherited by somebody else. Oh, God. It's party time. My rival is causing some problems. Find my rival in the middle of a loud conversation. She turns to me as she notices my presence, and your mere presence fails this evening. I can gain some prestige, they can lose it. I can wound them. Fighting them would lead to better stress loss reduction, but it would give me 51 stress. Fight me. Fight me, lady. Son becomes ambitious. Oh no. She learned about my lover secret. Just, you know, maybe don't tell my husband, and if you do, it won't matter, because it's irrelevant anyway. Warm welcome, let's keep partying. Somebody knows about my mother's lover scheme? Okay. Weird. I'm back home, still kinda stressed out, but, you know, it happens. Yes, yes, stop being my rival. You are not my rival in any measurable way. You are but a worm. Dynasty of Many Crowns, holy shit, I wasn't even trying to do this. So Dynasty of Many Crowns requires at least 10 members of your dynasty be independent and have at least a kingdom. Wow. I had no idea we had 10 independent kings of our dynasty out there right now. That's incredible. This will give us Dynasty of Many Crowns. Every member of our dynasty gets 2 stewardship, 20% more monthly prestige, direct vassals like us 5 more, and our levies are 10% bigger. Holy shit. Through carefully planned marriages, alliances, and conquests, Yuan Dynasty has taken its rightful place among the true powers of the known world. Sitya, Rajasthan, Rajputana, Kabulistan, our domain stretches far and wide. Many crowns sit atop our heads, but by blood we're united as one. Now it feels like a really smart move that I went down there and enthroned our family. All according to plan. Definitely. Can't do this for 2 more years. Can't do that for 2 more years. Hey, somebody throw a feast. I need to party. Let's get a wee cook on you. I don't even think... Yeah, all I could do was potentially found a witch coven, but no. No chance in hell of that happening. Hey! It's party time. My brother can get married again. Good God, dude. Is this your 3rd marriage? Been outliving people like crazy. Interesting conversations. My marshals have gone up because I'm gracefully aging. Wow, that kicked in early. Holy shit, our diplomacy is 35. Okay, not so surprising that the factions haven't existed. Get a weak favor on her. Fascinating story. And I lost stress enough not to be overwhelmed by stress anymore. Hell yes. No more feasts for a while. I can imprison this count. Lost some stress. Why? Did I gain stress from imprisoning you? It looks like I may have. Huh. compassionate is very dangerous if that's the case. My daughter and heir will do perfectly fine on her own, thank you. Also, I'm not totally sure she's gonna be my heir. New stewardship perk. You know, golden obligations, I don't really need it. Let's go for the tax one, or the architect one. Do we need it? Nope. Will it benefit us? Not really. Make that kid calm. Another diplomacy perk. Blood is thicker than water. I'm better at scheming against family. I've had an embarrassing memory which has caused me to be stressed. God damn it. Oh, well, I'm gonna donate to charity. Not so stressed anymore. Empty council position. Fickle. Oh dear. Sorry, kid. You need to be content, not fickle. And that's stressing me out. I'm too busy. Donate. What'd she have? Consumption? Yo, just... no need to kill the kid. Just be careful. Don't have to do anything too crazy. It's hunting time, baby! And I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress. Let's go buy a hunting trophy. Tell you what, it's been a while. Let's go through and make sure all these folks have actually been converted. Queen, oh, princess, you're different. Hello. No, you're good. Queen, Duke Sifu. Yeah, we're good. Duke Sifu, Duke Sifu, Duke Sifu. Countess Hungbo. Yep. It's just taking a while to convert things. I can respect that. It's totally understandable. Totally reasonable. What's going on down here? Queen, you are fine. You don't hate me anymore. You know, I'm glad that our relationship has really developed. Because otherwise, I just keep taking your titles away and giving it to my family. And, you know, I'd be fine with that. But it might be a little annoying for you. And as your empress, I really have a vested interest in your mental well-being, and that'd just be so stressful. So I really feel like you've made this smart decision here in converting. None of these fuckers are the wrong religion. They're just taking a long time to convert their counties, which is totally understandable, because it should take a long time. If I had just stuck with Zheng Yi, we could have... we could have everything be the right color, but I was so sick and tired of the fucking spam. You know what, Zheng Yi? I'm not even gonna fuck around with. It's just these non-Taoists that I want to have a word with. No, not you. Nope. Nope, you're good. What's up with you? Wow, yeah, nobody can be... I can demand no one's conversion. Well, fine. Good. Martial lifestyle perk? Stalwart leader? Yeah. This culture coming along. Yeah, it's doing pretty okay. We are still converting. Yeah. 23 years, 21 years left. Yeah, we might be able to convert these two before the end of the game, but that'll be it. I'm not gonna lawfully imprison anyone else. There's no real point. I actually would like to lose some stress, so thank you. Yes. Available perks. I'm a seductress, bitch. Now let's go focus on family focus so I can get matriarch. Where's our food? Very well, cousin. Thank you for the stress reduction. That was actually very effective. Nope. Nope. Nah. Yes, good. Everyone should join this witch coven. You know what? No. No, I'm good. I don't need to party. I won't dance. The Byzantines have held on surprisingly well. Surprisingly well, but... the Exarchus Rabinius? What the fuck? What culture are you? Oh, you're Greek! Okay. Like, wow. Man, it's a real flip that the Catholic Church has gone Orthodox, or the Orthodox went Catholic, except for those in Russia. Very weird stuff. I think it might be in the best interest to arrange a meeting between our heirs, Hungbo and Jingchen. Making sure they build a stable and healthy relationship would ensure future stability of the land. This is a very cool event. Empire Rajasthan. Oh, you're of my dynasty? Hell yeah, girl! Oh, what a delightful idea. You want an alliance? Because, like, I would actually offer you an alliance. The arranged meeting is a perfect opportunity to craft foundations of a long-lasting relationship. They should come to us. Obviously, I'm the head of the dynasty. Jingchen, is met with all the pomp and circumstance appropriate for such a distinguished guest. He'll remain in the county for a few weeks, during which he and Hungbo will get to know each other better. Make sure to help my daughter and heir. 87%. I'll flatter them. Or I trust her to handle herself. No, I'll help. He was impressed by my hospitality. Good. It appears fate has conspired to prevent the meeting between them. What? Perhaps a new opportunity will prevent it. But what? Boo. Oh, Hung Bao has come of age. Let's find you an amazing husband. Alright, those are all the requirements. Let's sort by age? Find someone your age. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candidates? 7 candidates? Good God. Okay. Bodpa, he's Han. The rest are not Han. He's callous, arrogant, generous, but at least he's Han. Right culture. Right everything else. That'll do. She grows up so fast she became a gray eminence. Just like her mom. I need a new steward. There we go. That's 39. Damn, that's a good countess. I don't need to know the truth. It doesn't matter. Let's go on a pilgrimage. Ching ching. It's the longest one. Let's get some piety. Let's maybe improve our mystic trait. Yeah, let's drive those dogs away. I became an aspiring blade master. Whew, it's my kinsman Wei, who's just... you're prince, son of a prince? Sure, we can become friends. Why not? Become a witch. I've walked the holy path. I'm now a mystic. Only one more to go. Looking good. Man, the Sagids are big. Oh, damn. Yeah, they've taken most of Anatolia. Dang, son. He's the wrong religion, though. No. No. That's okay, it happens. I don't think we're going to be able to become matriarch by 40. We may be able to, but... I think we may just have the 3 kids. It's not looking like husband's gonna... give me another child. Nope, I'm good. No more feasting. It became more intriguing. That's what that means. It's totally what that means. Amorous understanding. It would be very helpful to know what its tastes and preferences are. Sure, I could convince him. Spies will tell me. I'm just gonna ask. 80%, 70% to have a bonus. 80% have a bonus. Yeah, my spies will spy on my husband. What does he get off to? He caught them. Well, he doesn't get off to being spied on. Learn that much. Hey, you've come so far, kiddo. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this, but just go ahead, get married. Good for you. Good for all of us, really. How did that form an alliance? Oh, that was my son I just married off. Whoops. I'm paying attention. Let's be entertained. He... would have rather have read a, religious text. Husband, I gotta say, man, you are not helping much here. Minded scientific. Let's go anatomical studies and start pushing for living forever. Beloved husband, I guess the bonds of marriage are enough. I just want another kid, but hey, I'm pregnant. Sweet. I became obese. Well, we can try to lose weight, but I'm fairly sure this doesn't do anything. Smallpox killer in our midst. Mystical treatment. She lost smallpox. It worked. Mystical treatments. Holy shit, they're working. The mystical treatments are working, like, really well. Perfect. Perfect. Now, Taoist medicine was quite renowned and well sought after at the time. Makes sense that... it makes some sort of sense, let's say, that we're seeing that now. Let's go on a hunt. I don't know if if hunting actually makes you more athletic, but I'd like to think that it does. Tell you what, remove Guardian, and remove Guardian. I would like to educate my actual children. Now my daughter doesn't have consumption anymore. Yo, slow down. No need to go too fast. Oh no. As I gain on our quarry, I become more stressed because I'm compassionate. Hunting is not for me. Impatient. I guess is fine. My friend died. That is sad. I can't feast, but I'd like to in order to lose some weight. But feasting apparently make you more likely to gain weight. I really wish it were more clear on what would make you gain weight and what wouldn't. Wow, donating to charity does like fucking nothing. In terms of stress reduction, it's very minimal. 421? Oh, we are so close to the end of the game. I'm so excited. Quarrel? Ah, let them sort it out. Quarrel. Comfort of a friend. Sweet. Now I'm getting all the stress reduction events that I've wanted for a long time. I'm famous. Sound foundations. Each living child gives 1 random skill point. That's a total of 4 skill points. It's something. Is it much? No. No, it ain't much. No, you know what? My party days are over. If I get stressed out again, that my tune may change, but not today. Not today. The goddamn Carlings are still ruling over here. I mean, that's not surprising. By God and Hammer! Alright, very Warhammer over there in Europe right now. Or the Helden Hammer, etc., etc. Make you cynical? Let's make you just. I mean, it doesn't matter, Alex. It doesn't matter. I'm using stress. I'm eating up stress to improve children who, well, I'm not going to inherit as, and also, like, I'm going to live through the end of the game unless something horrible happens, so not a lot of reason to be doing this. Let's switch over to medicine focus so I don't eat crow. Literally or metaphorically, I suppose. Discovery. My husband's a non-believer. Gasp. How could he? Our high libation actually, like, blows. 1430, I can replace them. Oh, that may not be soon enough. Yes, yes, go for a run, go for a run. I'm athletic. And you would really think athletic would be, like, a great way to lose weight, right? I don't think it actually has any effect at all. So I'm trying to lose weight, so we're not going to any more, parties. Or running. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure once you get overweight, it's nigh impossible to get rid of. I don't really know how it works. I do not know. Crusader, Kings 3, lose weight. I'm fairly sure it's just busted. The decision actually does nothing. The opposite seems to be true as well. The try to gain weight option doesn't seem to work either. Huh. Yeah, it's just the tons of feasts, I think. If you get it, add whole body to watch your character get to 100 years early. Yeah, easily. That does not say early. 100 years is not our target anyway. It'll be fine. Like, I'm gonna try to go on hunts and everything else because I've become malnourished with a character before. So I know it's possible. I don't know. I've never seen this. We rode into the county of Jagatapur. The ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, out of the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man, hulking upon a layer of dirty clothing, pops up. Explain yourself. What are you doing in my marshland? Oh. Hi, Shrek. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh. Show me around your swamp, not Shrek. Okay. Alright. Okay. Age of knowing. Yep. Become a witch. Everyone should be a witch. No, we don't have Ottomans, but we have something, you know, vaguely similar in the Sajids, right? They're not Turkic. Insofar as I'm aware. Right, you're not Turkic. You're Sogdian? Well, you're close. You're very close. Sogdian's very close to Turkic, as a matter of fact. Neat. No feasting. No feasting. You almost got me. I almost clicked it out of habit. But no, I've learned. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get whole body, then I'm gonna pivot over to martial and see if that helps. I don't think that it will. I'm fairly sure once you become either obese or malnourished, the system's just broken and you can't fix it. I could be wrong, and you know, I'd like to be wrong, but I'm fairly sure that I'm not. Who are you? I don't care. Get married to this old man. Get him out of here. Make some kids, or just make some prestige. It really doesn't matter at this point. Speaking of martial perks... Yeah, this is one of the times where I'd like to open up the game files and see, like, what adds to weight and reduces weight. Now, I know weight is a thing you can see on your characters when you have the console open, but it's very unclear how it works. And from what I gather, it may just not work properly right now. As of late, their feces have turned strange colors, like green. Then again, the courtier is known for being a complete pig at times. What sort of food causes this amusing circumstance? Colorful excrement. My champion has an odd medical condition where their excrement is often strange colors. All physicians have not been able to connect this with any medical ailments. Uh-oh. That's a little concerning. For him, not for me. Really just feel bad that I know about it at all. Teach me how to be carefree. I'm gonna work off some stress. Do I need to? No, I'm just hoping that working off stress and going on hunts might help out with my weight, but I'm pretty sure it won't. I'm trying to engage in good faith with the mechanics, even though I'm fairly sure that the mechanics don't work. Way. You're just some random son of a bitch. Huh. Yeah, get matrilineally engaged to someone from our dynasty. 'Cause you got some good perks, kid. Woman in white. I have a guard that once visited a distant village by the forest, said to be a gateway to the world beyond. While there, he went to the forest despite locals' warnings. In the forest, he encountered a pale maiden wearing a white dress. Though she was charming and bashful, there was something off about her. The tone of her voice was odd. The dress fluttered in the wind in a strange way. Frightened out of his wits, he flew immediately, knowing she must have been an evil spirit of some sort. According to locals from that area, not only are sightings common in the forest, many have also mysteriously died or disappeared. Historical context. The lady, or woman in white, is a type of spirit who appears in various folklores and mythologies around the world since ancient times. Oftentimes, she's a ghost who died in tragic circumstances, perhaps in childbirth, or after a lover died, and so on. Sometimes she's a vengeful spirit who attacks and lures innocents. Other times, she punishes the wicked, like adulterers. I heard a spooky story. Frightening things lie beyond the fringes of civilization. Taoists believe in spirits, and a whole bureaucracy of spirits. So that's sound. No issue with that whatsoever. Oh no, my niece was slain in battle. What a shame. We're so close to the end. I can taste it. I can fucking taste it. Is it 1434 or 1445? Pardon me? It's an option. 1453. I was wrong on both accounts. It's still like 30 years. And I should be alive to see it. I mean, obese ain't no joke. That's a big health reduction. But we should be fine. Lay, yep, till we meet again, bud. Should have been a bit more choosy there to make sure I was actually raising people in my dynasty, but that's okay. Nope, just lose stress. I don't need to read those books. Betrothed can marry. Do it. Lose more stress. Learning. Mental resilience. No, you can imprison some criminals and potentially kill some people. Listen, who's the problem here? You, Paro, your heir is Sonda over here. Tell you what, I'll just go to war over it. Because I gain way too much stress by cavorting. My daughter and heir has been showing signs of pregnancy. Not from her husband, but from Rangzi. Well, you know, he's beautiful, genius, Herculean. He's Lei, which is like... wrong dynasty. Let's get you married, buddy. So you don't fuck with my family anymore. Let's get you the hell out of here. Stubborn? Yeah, we like stubborn. We do like stubborn. Fuck off. Factions targeting me. They don't exist. I refuse to accept that they exist. Zealous? Yeah, sure. Be zealous, kiddo. Knock yourself out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get rid of Sogdian entirely. I don't think. Not unless the locals are working at it. Zhengyi is sticking around, for better or for worse. Though it's very greatly reduced. I mean, I'm speaking as if the game is over. We still have 20 years. But that's only really time to get one more province per person if they're converting with folks as skillful as mine, and I know that they aren't. I know they absolutely are not. Daughter, heir, high libationer, and she's a doctor. Oh, she can't be my heir if she's the high libationer. Oh. Good thing I'm not gonna die, because that's some bullshit. Guess I'll replace her when I can. 1440. Alright, in 1440, we'll replace her. I'm getting stressed the fuck out. Time to go on a hunt. Be honest, kiddo. I'm athletic, so I lose some stress. Good. Good, not just compassionate occasionally, gaining stress. Let's work out. Hell yeah. Yeah, my daughter will be high libationer for a few years. And then not, I guess. Go convert this 39 years, 30 years. We ain't got that kind of time, game. we really don't. 23 years? Now that's actually closer. 274 years. Yep. That sounds about right. 34, 18. Now that 18 we could actually do. 21, 25, 39. Stick you on this 18 years. Go convert that. Till we meet again, niece. By that I mean get married, son, to my cousin, which is weird, but he's got great stats, and that's something. Oh, of course the, if I sort by average stats, it's gonna be the oldest people, because older people in our dynasty get more points as they age. Get more skill points as they age. Of course it would work that way. Huh. I've been chosen. I have a dream, a tall figure with a golden mask approaching, coming closer. Closer. And then, I'm suddenly awakened by my servant. Wake up, we're here. Are you okay? Wake up, stand up. There you are. You were dreaming. Dreamt of a figure in a golden mask. Come to me through fire and war. I welcome you. More learning, hostile scheme resistance, prestige, but lower piety. Interesting. Last chance. Don't care. Care about this, though. Hey, Kingdom of Kipchaks. I would like my de jure lands. Your family, so like, hey, you know, respect. But also like, give it back. Give me my land back. Thank you. 34%. Yeah, we're just gonna go have some fun in the steppes. She'll hand it over. We'll go back to being nice and peaceful. 49%. New learning trait. Know thyself while getting years heads up before I die. Hopefully, you know, it will never happen. Blessed are the meek. Yeah, be humble, kiddo. Ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. I see your army. I'm not running it down, because it probably isn't worth it, but I see you. I'ma get you. Maybe. Oh, you actually besieged some stuff of mine. Okay. No, I will come get you then. Oh, never mind. War's over. Just captured a lot of your people. I don't have any of that to sure, right? Yeah, that's all flipped back. Okay, cool. You can usurp the Duchy of Canar. Guess I'll do that. Where the fuck is this? Ah, it's right here. Of course it is. And which kingdom is that? Yours. Yes, yes. Of course, it's a part of your kingdom. I'm intimately familiar with each duchy, county, and oh, even the baronies of my many provinces. Yep, definitely am. Hey, so why the fuck is the realm losing titles? We have absolute crown authority. This means that vassal titles cannot be inherited by characters outside the realm. Right? That's in place. We have absolute crown authority. This shouldn't be happening. Local law should not take precedent over imperial law, but that game doesn't work. Let's lose a little bit of stress. I have a bit, not much, but you know, any I can lose, probably worth it. I'm ill, no time to give up. Walk the holy path. I'm a miracle worker. Dope. Empty council position. New spy master time. It's good to be home. Ransom, you got it. Ransom, you got it. You know what? Why don't we just go in here, click that ransom button, say yes. Secrets of nature. Always happy to learn something new. I'm now an herbalist. Great. Goodbye. Be gone. Be gone, prisoners. Good deal. Impatient? Shy isn't a sin. Be shy. I'm no longer ill. Good deal. Just let them all out. Just let them go. I have children in there from my dynasty. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Yeah, okay. Let's eat some cakes. Though that might contribute to my weight. Who fucking knows how it works? I certainly don't. I certainly do not. Donate to charity, lose a bit more stress. Learning lifestyle, I am now healthy. September. October. It's nice to have a true friend. Nice to have a friend. Not gonna say, you're not my friend. Nope, that's okay. We can be friends. Age of knowing. There you go, kiddo. Get to know that power of whatever. Which... that whatever spirit it is we're referring to. We keep saying her power or his power. I don't know. I don't know who or what that's in reference to, but yeah, you get to know them. Educate child. Bow. Yeah. You know, I know we're being stressed out. It's fine. He'd never disrespect our marriage. Also, like, even if he did, I wouldn't really blame him, because his wife is, you know, gay. We have different needs. Let's work off some of the stress. Explore the drylands myself. It's just quite frightening, honestly. If I were playing a not bullshit overpowered character, I might be afraid of that. Strategy, chivalry. Yeah, let's go for chivalry. Why not? I have whole body. Now I'm hoping some of these martial events will cause us to lose weight. I don't think it works that way. I'm like very sure it doesn't work that way, but who knows? Hello, son. Let's get you married too. Yeah, she's 21. It's a 5-year difference. Yeah, but could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Grow up so fast. Education's coming to an end. You, my dude. Some of all skills. Matrilineal, not. It don't matter. It don't matter. There you go. Get out of here. How's this murder going along? It's, you know, it's going. Hope you're not afraid of spiders. We'll try again. And I guess I have to go on a hunt. Still at 95, still have good chances. Good odds, one might even say. Ooh, I need to tell my friend about my murder secret. I guess. That seems like a bad idea. Impatient? Nope, shy. Nope, sorry, can't party anymore. I'm all partied out. I done partied too much. Oh, my brother died. Fuck. That's more stress. The partying, it calls to me. I must be strong. Spouse. Investment inquiry. I can get money, invest in the local area. Normally this would be huge for the development growth, but it doesn't matter. Because our development's 100. Be able to die for? Oh no! What happened? What happened? It's a mystery. Such a mystery. Wow. Only 79%. Well. I'm going for a ride. There we go. Gullible husband. Your wife has been calling you a chattering coxcomb. Or tell me about your castle. Murder scheme will gain progress. Your wife made fun of you. He believed me. Sweet, would you be interested in joining? Perhaps? In murdering your beloved wife? No. No, you wouldn't. Well, just spreading misinformation for its own sake, I guess. Bad omen. Nope, sorry, I don't party anymore. It's very tempting, but no. Who's this? My son can marry, 17. Some of all skills. Okay, here, 17-year-old marrying a 17-year-old. That's reasonable. That's very reasonable. We don't need to marry you off to a 30-year-old. Champion. Yeah, we're going field riding. Hilltop view. G glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as an outline of the enemy army. I inform my champions as I inspect the battle line, preparing them for every strategy at hand. I gain aggressive attacker, or I should cut off diagonally and lead the champions into the flanks. Man, actually, enemy fatal casualties plus 25%. We already inflict near perfect casualties every time we fight, so that would be absolute overkill. Please tell me about yourself. I don't plan on doing anything untoward at all. Accosted. The woods can be a very dangerous place. Oh no. What happened? The woods. Oh, those darn dangerous woods. Okay, fine. I'll donate to charity. I'm no longer as stressed out. I'm really walking the line here, but we're not that stressed out. It does make sense that people would be unnerved by having to murder to uphold things. Jesus Christ, Mongolia. That's our dynasty. Kipchaks, my dynasty. These folks, not my dynasty. Ob, my dynasty. What the fuck? We took over the steppes, and I never even fought a war up there. My dynasty, my dynasty, my dynasty. Not my dynasty. My dynasty. Not mine. Not mine. My dynasty. Sajids, not mine. Wow. Yeah, wow, even way over here, Yuan. We have chiefs. Yeah, East Asia is ours. It's like resolutely property of my dynasty. Hey, y'all want to learn about witches? Y'all want to be witches? Gained 2 stress, and that was enough to knock me over. No, work it off. Work it off. That wasn't enough? Excuse you? Oh, somebody died. Okay. Okay. It's annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Fuck it. Let's hold a feast. I don't want to, but I'm already overweight. I learned so much at these feats. Feasts. Feet feasts. I fought thirst. My guests have departed. I'm a famous reveler. Your cousin, King Zhonglong of Jiarong, has slain my cousin in a dishonest brawl. I demand satisfaction. Good one, dude. Murder? At the very last moments, before the scheme succeeded, everyone was stopped. Plot was okay. We're just gonna do it again. Because her family has that trait that means you can't be killed the first time a murder scheme is successful. It's very powerful and quite annoying. Quite annoying. Try it again. Hey! You can get married, kiddo. Oh, well, I guess you know that. You left my court. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't want you to be in my court anyway. Martial perk. Propose alliance. No, I don't do that. She deserves a gift. Education's at an end. You, I can marry off. Let's see, some of all skills. It's an old dude. Feel weird? Feels weird to me. Feels weird to me. I don't really need to be raising all of these kids, because they're Han... Ooh, speaking of Han, that's no longer Sogdian. Now, we only have... 15 years. 39 years, 34 years. 17. 17. I think 17 years might be the least I'm looking at here. 15, okay. 12? Oh, I'm seeing some 12s. God, this is just a fucking mess. 21, 23, 14. Just kind of fishing around. Can I see anything less than 12? 12, 12, 12, 12, 14, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. 15, 15, 17, 12. Sure, let's make this. Han. Let's be a flexible leader so I don't gain stress from this. Do it. Succeeded! Yay! And, oh my god, another one? Yeah, I'm just having to kill off, like, the entire fucking family over here. This sucks. This is straight up not a good time. This is very stressful. You know what? Be patient, kiddo, because I need you to be bad omen for the Duke. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop killing him. We inherited. we inherited him. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Duke, liege, I need you to give me this vassal. Hello, Duke. I need you to give me this title. Good stuff. Alright, Paro, you are part of Leman, so you can have Paro back. Who do I give this to? It don't matter. It don't matter. Some of our skills. Let's remember. Not a ruler. Lowborn. Really, adult. Adult matters here. There you go, Maodeng. You become my vassal. No, you become independent. Oh, I'm ambitious, so all of this is giving me stress as well. God damn it. Fine. I'm gonna go for a ride. Good to have loyal servants. Yep. Yep, yep. Oh, if only I could found a witch coven. If only. She deserves to know her power. I can only make so many witches per lifetime, and I have to rely on the AI converting other people to being witches, but the issue is, for founding a witch coven, I need to know that they're witches. Which is kind of difficult. I'm gonna just invite all these people to my court. I don't need them. But they're there, and I have the money, so fuck it. You know what? Find secrets. Find me all these witches. You probably won't, though. Almost too real. While visiting a local nobleman, he shows us one of his prized possessions, a painting he acquired some time ago that depicts a beautiful woman. Now, paintings about people are nothing out of the ordinary, but this painting in particular is famous because the artist managed to do an extremely realistic depiction of a person. So real that it almost feels as if the painting is a real, living, breathing lady who at any moment will jump out of the frame and interact with us. Oh, I'm thinking of what I could be doing with such a beauty. Sure, why not? Why not be lustful? I think we're too old to have kids. Yeah, at 57 we're past the kid time. No, I don't want to be fabricating claims on people. Or hooks. Fabricating hooks on people. Anyway, hello, granddaughter. Some of our skills. Listen, he's very skilled, okay? Become generous? Great! Nope. I need to go hunting. family helped a little. Let's work off some stress. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. You're just gonna be fabricating claims on anyone. Just disrupt. Just disrupt. That's fine. Nope. No partying. No thank you. While I'm at it, donate to charity. Be zealous, kiddo. Friend died. What is your title here? Oh, you were Persia. It's your top tier title. You're not even an empire, are you? Oh yeah, you are. Sajid is an empire title. Huh. Scandalous priest. Let's pick the one that won't give me stress. Kind of just taking shit in right now. Oh god, Germany and France. What have you done to your borders? That's... That is some grade A border gore. Holy shit. This is disgusting. I'll respect your privacy. Arabian Empire's just expanded. Yep. Okay, king titles. Yeah, it's not much. This is really not better. Whew. Cornwall, nice and big. Yeah, this is a trip. This is a trip, alright. A Taoist temple in my realm has suffered a tragedy recently, with unknown assailants broke in at night and vandalized some other religious art and sculptures inside. Seems the hooligans wanted to cause trouble, as they weren't thieves looking to steal priceless spiritual artifacts. Either way, they managed to escape before guards could catch them. We have no idea who they were. I will help them rebuild. You are not of my dynasty. I could subjugate you. I could subjugate you, revoke your title, and then give it to someone of my dynasty. You know, honestly, I'm gonna do that. I'm absolutely gonna do that. Why? Bullying. Just straight up bullying. I don't have any better justification for it than you have land. It should belong to my family. I win. That was fast. Okay, hey. Revoke. I can't revoke that title. Tell you what. Demand conversion. Good for you. Good for you. And your vassals. Vassal, I guess. Also get converted. And hey buddy, you're free to go. Just swoop in, force you to adopt my religion, and you can leave. Scheme at court. Won't accuse him. Honest. It's always good. Sitting on 200,000 gold. How much does a pope have? The pope's normally loaded. A pittance. A mere 113,000. Sad. Sad. What a sad affair. Stay with me, husband. Water danger. I drank some water and choked on it. Thankfully, a servant saved me, but my court witnessed the entire embarrassing situation. Okay, well, that's very embarrassing. Yes, cost me six whole prestige. Whatever will I do? I'll never come back from it. I'm now gallant. 1444. Good old start date. Read the newer tome now. Translate the old one. Focus. Study on the battle. Focus on the translation. What? It's November something? U4 start date. November 11th. So I'll make a save on November 11th just because, you know, that's appropriate. That is appropriate. September, October, November. Nope. There we go. Save game as first Yuan campaign EU4 start date. Save. But of course that's not the end of the game. The game goes on for another like 10 years for some weird reason, so we'll hang in here. Don't know why it's not 1444. Don't know why at all. Damn, the Sages actually have like a respectable army. Look at that, 110,000. Arrange a network of merchants to help out. Dependable network. After going through financial ledgers, I was able to pick out a group of merchants scattered around the countryside I knew would be dependable. Made an offer to keep them on retainer. Perfect. Now, of course, we have 103,000. So they, right now, their army's larger than ours. Which is appropriate, given that they have, you know, Anatolia, My brain is no good. What starts with an M? I mean, Mashriki is the name of a kingdom in here. Mesopotamia! Mesopotamia, thank you, that's what I wanted. Of a duchy in here. Persia, Mesopotamia, Anatolia, plus the Caucasus, plus like, God, all of this. Yeah, they should have a big army. And I'm happy that they exist. If we can convert this, it won't be that bad, you know? There'll be a decent power down here. I mean, decent. There's a decent power over here. There's me. The Byzantines aren't completely dead, right? China would be a pretty big check. Mongolia is... I mean, they exist. And then we'd be in a position where we would not be able to colonize the New World at all, giving the AI a significant leg up. Well, a significant handicap, let's say. And honestly, I'd probably just want to play that tall as well, and RP that sheet. Get in some good old role play. And here's some of the last. She's 39. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You won't. Your kids don't matter. Like these marriages. None of this matters. My liege, please stop yelling at the peasants that none of this matters. You're really starting to scare people. Ah! I think I clicked stop trying to lose weight. Oops. That's not what I wanted to click, but it doesn't work anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. You gotta lose land when a vassal dies. Why? Because he's the oldest. Who's set to inherit him? His mother. Perfect. $64%? Really? That's it? Really? That is abysmal. It's just abysmally low. I'll donate to charity, I guess. There's no one in his court I can even invite to kill him. Okay. Kid, how old is your dad? Is this actually something I need to worry about? No, it isn't. Quit trying to murder the kid. Welcome aboard. I can always use more champions. I really can't at this point. I don't need more champions, but welcome aboard anyway. I have absolutely no need for you whatsoever. Martial lifestyle trait. Parthenian tactics. Yeah. Even though organized march would make our archers better and really hit and run would improve archer damage by 30%. Yeah. If I were min-maxing it just to the extreme. I mean, I really want to emphasize this bonus 89 plus 45% plus 3, this bonus of 146 additional damage and 40 additional toughness. We're getting all of that from just this. Just one county. Yeah, it's a thick county. It is loaded. It is amazing. But it's just one county. And it, God, it's very satisfying to rule over an empire or a kingdom and just have one county. Not play North Korea strats where I manually control everything myself. Like, this is deeply satisfying to just be like, well, the emperor controls this, and everything else is controlled by somebody else. And I just kind of try to herd cats, mostly. I think I could go on a... Yeah, pilgrimage! Let's go on another pilgrimage. Time to depart. This will be the last one of the game. I'm already a miracle worker, so I really don't know what I'm going for here, but... You know, piety, I guess. Fight the bandits. I fended them off. I've arrived, walked the holy path. Good to be home. We are a living legend. We're not quite as pious as we could be. We're not quite a religious icon, though. We're getting very close. Will I hit that by the end of the game? Maybe. Maybe. If I pivot to theology, I think I can get it. That boosts us to 9 per month, and I need about 120. Yeah, that's doable. Barely doable, but it's doable. This, it's not. That costs piety. Just, apostate, faith conversion, cost. Go for faithful. It probably won't matter. I probably won't get low enough in this tree to get monthly piety per night. Or, yeah, profit is what we would want. You know, maybe. Maybe. Ooh, you can marry. You know what? I'm done. I'm done worrying about that. There's only like 2 years left of the game. Speaking of, let's get my daughter out of there. Steward ruined our chances of converting this province. Just absolutely ruined it. Hey, Gaotai is converted. Great. And there's not enough time, man. I'm not even gonna pretend like there's enough time. Nope, there's not. But hey, my daughter's my heir again. Nervous young poet stands before me reciting his latest poetry. Despite his nervousness, he performs splendidly for the most part, and everyone's impressed with the eloquence of his words and the way that he expresses emotion. Alas, right in the middle of reciting his poetry, a poor man forgets the lines of a poem. His mouth opens slightly, his eyes pop out as he goes into a panic. He stutters the previous lines in an attempt to remember. Meanwhile, everyone is watching awkwardly. Sit there and don't do anything or encourage him with inspiring words. Well, I'm a religious icon. I'm a living legend. What more could you want? I have maxed out everything. Damn, Taoist has spread a lot. It really has. God damn. Jing Yi's still hanging out here. Listen, we're near the end of the game. I just want to bully these people who might still be worshipping the wrong kind of gods, but it looks like you're all proper not all of you. Most of you are proper Taoists, but again, not all of you. It's very silly that Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism are all just Eastern religion group, so they can just spontaneously convert from one to the other. Seems very, very silly to me. But the fact that you can just convert to anything you want by clicking on the religion and clicking convert to, that's pretty silly as well. Just cleaning up these borders a teeny tiny bit before it's all over. Even though if I were to convert... No, honestly, if I were to convert, I should go from the 1453 end, because it'll auto go to 1444. Possibly. Probably. That's the way it's worked in the past. There's a bunch of Zhengyi up here, so I'm not going to worry about. You I will harass, and you I will... Nope. Have no need to harass. Blessed be the Tao, blessed be the Tao, blessed be the Tao, blessed be the Tao, blessed be 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 Tao. Well, we converted some of them. Not all of them, but made some damn good progress. Culture map mode looking. Don't care. Don't care. Get out of here. Very strong Han presence. Oh, Han's actually made its way up here. I'm impressed. I didn't think this would stop being Karluk by the end of the game. Yeah, this got some strong resistance in Tibet. That's appropriate. That's definitely appropriate. I wanted this, but now it's done, so I don't really care. I wanted the prestige, but now I have it, so... Okay. Yeah, that has 8 years left? Nope. 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 My daughter, what do I want you to be better at? Intrigue. She's 50? Damn. I'm 68. Well, I was 18 when I had her. That's very young. I mean, not in the context of this game, just generally. That's quite young. True ruler. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be seeing the end of the game. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's really gonna surprise us. The fabled Eastern Islands. Let me tell you a story, a merchant says after we finish with business. Not one to anger my jolly guests, we sit down and feast, and he tells me what he heard when he visited China not too long ago. I was told that if one sails east, even beyond the fabled Isles of Shipangu, one would eventually reach a large island, ruled by towering men who ride steeds of solid gold. These people of the sun are the most intelligent and mighty, ruled by an immortal dragon. Perhaps one day we will meet them. I would like that. Yeah, badass. Is it 1453? I mean, I'm about to find out when the game ends, right? Oh my god. Difficulty. Cast a spelly, face culture, end date. So probably at the new year of 1453. Yeah. Fair enough. Happy dream. Night falls and I quickly fall asleep as I rest in my bed. In my dreams I see a great light, an impenetrable, heavenly light. I don't know what it is or even what it represents, but somehow, something about it brings me peace and happiness. Oh, oh, oh. I'm still in the book. Do I need more learning? No. No, I don't, but I'm stealing it. It's mine. My book. Oh, hey, I can vassalize someone. Who's this? You? We don't even border you! Oh, that's incredible. But no. No, I will not. Man, Mongolia, the sons of Genghis and his descendants. They got nothing on us. My family united. Mongolia. Take that, Genghis. Take that. New learning lifestyle. I'm scientific. Absolutely. Positively scientific. And that's like the last thing we're gonna do, because here's the end of the game. End of the game has been reached. For centuries you've followed the dynasty of Yuan. It's grown into a dynasty of legendary prestige, respected by all. Holy shit, by the end there were 14,128 members of the dynasty, of which we played 17. And the dynasty had 6,189 living members at the end. Empress Iracauntari, 69 years old, has ruled as of this point 51 years. Very, very fucking cool. Unfortunately, I can only exit the main menu here. This is gonna crash the game. This is gonna crash the game. It didn't crash the game! Oh, what a cool menu! Oh, what a cool menu! Okay. King Liang died at 64. Now what? No. Yeah, we'll wrap this up with a little in memoriam. King Liang, stubborn, greedy, temperate, Midas touch, gout-ridden, inappetitic, whatever, architect, pilgrim, wise man. Then Queen Shanhui I died at 89. She ruled for 74 years. I think she might have ruled longer than anyone else. 28, 47, 8, 43, 50, 50. Yeah, no, she's the longest reigning monarch that we've had. Iraka over here would really put her to the challenge if I could live out her entire life, but no. Queen Xianhui, so maybe the defining ruler of our dynasty. Impatient, arbitrary, content, skilled, tactician, forwarder, quick, architect, athletic, famous reveler, pilgrim, whole of body, herbalist, scholar. Her stats were not that remarkable compared to what we come to expect nowadays. And King Liang had amazing stewardship. And Queen Shanhui II ruled for 24 years. King Longji I, 64 years. Why does he have that fucking add-on? It doesn't matter. Queen Guangguo, 74 years. Is she Guangguo the First? Yeah, I guess so. Guangguo the First. Queen Rushi, 38 years. Emperor Sifu, so he's the first emperor, 30 years. Emperor Longji the First, or Longji the Second, 5 years. Longji the Third, 14 years. The Longjis were not very lucky. This one had 37 years, but the next two Longjis had 19 years between them. Kongdong, 46 years. Shun, 28 years. Miaodong, 47. Yizi, 8. Yeah, that was not a good one. Emperor Ji, 43 years. Emperor Zhangsta, 59 years. Emperor Mingshong, 10 years. Then Empress Iracauntari, 51 years. And she probably has, man, if we're lucky, more than 30 left in her, because she's 69 years old. Some of these people live to be 100. And I've had a few rulers live to be like 103, 104. So she might have 30 more years left in her. Her being obese, it might be something more like 20. But she's still good health. Strong-blooded, Amazonian, athletic, whole body, healthy, aspiring blade master, herbalist, iron constitution. I think so long as I kept the medical focus, she could live a long, long time. Very cool, very cool. Well, I guess we exit to the main menu. And upon doing so, we can take one last look at the royal family here. You look so dejected. In quick and continue, is it just going to automatically say, you lose, or can I go around and play? Because I'd like to put in a save right here. Alright, you're going to be like this, huh? Well, good thing we have an autosave. Who the fuck are... Okay, interesting. This is... yeah. I'll plop a save here, just so we can take a look at the map before we're all done. I mean, I don't think we're going to come across... no, 1452. Beautiful. I don't think there's going to be much to really surprise us here, but... yup. Taoism. 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 Tangri still hanging out. Krishnite. Up here. That's pretty impressive. Orthodox is surviving. Catholic is surviving. Insular is really the predominant Christian faith. Waldensian has a notable presence. Muslim faiths dominate Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, Spain, and Switzerland and Bavaria. Weirdly enough, they don't even have, like, coast access anymore. Well, they do right here. Venezia is Muslim as well. I love this Muwaladi enclave over here. This is very neat. Yeah, God. This is the kind of time I want a fucking ledger for, so I can compare the strength of everyone. I think we're the strongest, but the Sajids would really... if it weren't for busted-ass retinues, they'd give us a run for our money. Now, let's check out the development map mode. I have 1, 2, 3 provinces at 100, 1 at 98, 1 at 94, yeah, 3 at 100, that's incredible. Bunch of 90s in here. Got like 70s over here. Pretty good, pretty good. Did Byzantium? Nope, this only ever hit 73. Yeah, so we are by far the most developed part of the world. Rome hit 92 and has some 80s around it, so this is close to being what we have going on up here, but not that close. Not that close. Yeah. Yeah, so the AI's ability to focus on development is sad. It's very sad. Let's see. Governments. This shouldn't be surprising. Clan, feudal. Feudal, no tribal left. Seems appropriate. What do I want to look at? I wanted to look at... houses. Yes, yes. So we have Yuan here. Of the original dynasty, we have Yuan Linzei up here through a calm mind, perseverance. Yuan Terek over here, the dreadful mind, no strength. Yuan Qianko over here, Kongko, forgiveness, industry, and perseverance. We have Yuan Le down here, forgiveness. Jiaho, which is Yuan, the lion falls before the sword. Yuan Daofu, goodness under a peaceful king. I don't think any of these are... no, Yuan Daofu's down here as well. Cao, or Cao, the loyal mind knows labor. Yuan Akasai, and there's also this over here, I assist. And then Guanggo, labor and faith. Wow. Yeah, the Sages, Macronos of the So-So dynasty. Wow, this isn't actually your starting dynasty. That's impressive. Alamansa here. The Carlings are somehow... have somehow only completed 2 4/5 legacies? Whack. the Ilicids, even though they've been around the full time, to 3 3/5. They only have 614 living members. They only have 350. Yeah. Yeah. 6,150 living members. We're incredibly populous. I mean, maybe even like as populous as all the other dynasties put together. Maybe not that populous, but it's close, because we have, give or take, you know, our borders go like this. That is a huge empire, even if it might not look like it at first blush. Yep, Han is predominant in our empire. I don't think Han has spread down here, though. There's a little here, but that's impassable terrain, so that actually hasn't converted. No, unfortunately, I failed to get Han in India. Damn. We don't have Han anywhere else. No, that's fair. French is like a regional culture. Norman is the predominant culture of Francia. Weirdly enough, I can't even tell what's going on over here. There's Norse, English, Anglo-Saxon, Welsh, Scottish, Gaelic, Danish, Irish, Pictish, Norman. This is just a mess. Cornish are still around. Norwegian. Yeah, this isn't that crazy. Not that crazy. Norse still existing in 1452. That's pretty impressive. This is pretty standard. And, you know, it's worth keeping in mind that we have the slowest culture conversion because I wanted some sort of continuity, and I didn't just want to be able to easily convert all of this, because if this were on fast or normal or even slightly less obscenely slow, we would have painted all this, our culture. No problem at all. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to look at. Beautiful. It's a pity, F12 and F11 don't seem to save the map anymore. It takes a screenshot, but, well, there you go. I had a good time. I don't know where we'll be playing next. I might do a cliche Norman invasion of England playthrough. I might do a Robert the Fox playthrough down here in Sicily. I'm very open to suggestions at this point. My god, it's nice to have finished this. I cannot emphasize how nice it was. Just going in here, changing all these to accepted or shunned, and just not having the imprisonment spam. That made this so much less torturous to get through. But yeah, until tomorrow, or whenever, I'm gonna say toodaloo, take care, I will see you then. Bye-bye.